Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, you look like a robo baby Yoda. You's adorable.
This is the way. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at a Transformers Cyberverse figure from Power of the Spark. It's the Sawtooth Spin Scraplet. Now, I found this at my local flea market of all places for $4.99. I didn't even know this was out, actually, and to find it at the flea market was kind of crazy. I've never seen it in the first run retail stores, and I don't even know if I've seen a review on this guy, but I love a Scraplet. If you don't know what Scraplets are, you're not watching this show, I guess, or Transformers Prime, but they originated back in the late 80s in the Marvel Transformers comics. I still remember the comic book. I picked it up. We were on a road trip when I was a kid down in Tennessee in the mountains, and we stopped at a gas station, and I picked it up. It was one of my first Transformers comics, and they were like little nuts and bolts and screws that turned into these cute little, like, well, they weren't really even cute back then, but they turned into little robots that ate Transformers, and there's a big thing with them on Transformers Prime, and now Cyberverse, and I love Scraplets. They are awesome. I've done a review on a third-party set for Transformers Prime. I'll add a link to that in this video, but I'm super excited about this one, and I think it's the first official Hasbro one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have the Scraplet in the packaging, and it's very similar to all of the Cyberverse packaging we've been getting. It says Transformers on the side. We get this adorable artwork of him up at the top. It's got the Decepticon logo, Cyberverse Power of the Spark. It has Sawtooth Spin, and it's got the little artwork down there. Side of the package, it says it's an action attacker scout class, and nothing really on the side there. So just kind of a close-up. There it is. There's the cute Scraplet in the package, like the artwork there. And then there he is on the side. Back of the package, he is a one-step changer. You basically flip the thing open, I guess. And then they got Optimus and looks like Starscream and Grimlock, our other figures in this line, which it's all about the Scraplet right there. But yeah, there they are if you want to look at those. But yeah, that's basically it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get the Scraplet out of box and see what we think. So here we have the Scraplet out of the packaging, and I've got to say this might be one of my favorite Transformers Cyberverse figures ever. He is absolutely adorable. The paint apps on this figure are awesome, and while it's pretty simplistic, I mean, it gets the point across to the character. Now, if you have not seen the character in the show, spoiler, they're basically Energon Vampires, which is kind of interesting in both Transformers Prime and the Marvel Comics. These guys basically eat Transformers alive, but in the Cyberverse, since I guess it's geared more towards a kid's show, they basically suck all the Energon out of a Transformer and leave them in a permanent stasis lock. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Now, articulation on this figure is very, very, very limited. In fact, it's very limited in the transformation of it. So you kind of pull this up like this, and then the legs can move downward or upward like this, and you put them into the kind of crawl type of mode. And this is what you see in the show, and this is what I kind of envision the Scraplets kind of running up like, which works, I guess, not a problem at all. Now, the play gimmick is there's a little button here at the top, and when you push it, they go whoosh, 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 and yeah, they do that. So there it is. That's how they attack the Transformers. Now, the funny thing is, you can get this thing kind of in a open mouth, if I can get that focus. There we go, kind of an open mouth position, which is really kind of weird. It's just, I don't know, the way it just kind of rotates on the piece. I'm probably going to leave it this way right here, and I love the fact we get that kind of light blue out to white rotating bit on the spinning saw teeth. That is very, very nice and just screams Scraplet. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love this thing. Now I've got it propped open with the little glass that came with Alfred and the DC Multiverse Batman figure, but I love the paint scheme on the saw teeth on the inside. The paint overall on this figure is very nice. He's got the four little legs. Now the back legs do have articulation on them, which is, you know, pretty decent. Unfortunately, there's no articulation on those front legs, but I guess it is what it is. I love the paint scheme on the eyes. I think that is cool, but the hero of this figure is the paint, wash, and dry brush all over the front of the figure set. It looks gorgeous. I mean, this is probably the best painted figure of any of the Cyberverse figures and some of the Transformers Siege figures, which is kind of saying something. For comparison, here we have the Transformers Cyberverse Power of the Spark Scraplet next to the Chug Goldbug, and it's a pretty decent size. I will give it that. I would really like to get a few of these to kind of army build, so I could have a, you know, I don't know, maybe half a dozen of these going after a Transformer. They're supposed to be a lot smaller, but you know what? I like this size. I love the sculpt and I love the paint, and it works for me. So is the Transformers Cyberverse Power of the Spark Scraplet something that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you are a Scraplet fan, this is definitely something that you're going to want. If you're collecting all the Cyberverse figures, you're going to want to pick it up. But, you know, I got to say, this is the first, as far as I know, official Scraplet figure we've gotten from Hasbro, and I absolutely love it. I've got some third-party pieces from Transformers Prime, which were awesome, and I think I like those a little bit better because they're smaller, but the fact that Hasbro put this out, and it does look like the ones we got from Transformers Prime. The paint is amazing, the sculpt is fun, and the gimmick is very, very cool. Kids are going to like it, adult collectors are going to like it, and, well, you can't go wrong with that. So there it is, the Scraplet from Transformers Cyberverse Power of the Spark by Hasbro.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.